You are watching Access LaPorte County, Channel 97. Coming up next is November 26, 2024 meeting of the LaPorte County Regional Sewer and Water District Board. You can find more information for this meeting by visiting www.accesslaportecounty.org.
Calling the meeting of the LaPorte County Regional Sewer District to order for November 26, 2023. 2024, my bad. Everybody, please rise and salute the flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I wish it was 23.
Yeah, so we can redo this
Not
here.
me.
So we know what's going to happen first.
This morning I heard this.
Okay, Jennifer, roll call.
I forgot my papers today.
Okay, I think everyone's here but Amanda, so.
Actually, Amanda is online,
Well, everybody's here.
so we will have to do roll call vote for everything.
Okay.
Okay, minutes from October 22nd.
Make a motion to accept.
Second.
We have a motion and second to accept the minutes from October 22nd. Any questions on the motion? Proceed to vote. All those in favor?
Oh, we got to do roll.
Yeah, I gotta do roll call. Do you want me to do it or you want to do it?
Well, I can do it. Jerry Jackson?
Aye.
Mitch Bishop?
Aye.
Mark Danielson?
Arg.
Marcella Kunstack?
Yes.
Corey Campbell?
Aye.
Amanda Lawners?
Amanda.
Ayes have it.
There. Public comment.
She muted.
Okay, public comment is next. Anyone wishing to speak needs to state their name and address for the record, and we'll have 3 minutes to speak. Is there anybody on Zoom for public comment?
Joyce, are you wanting to say anything?
Okay, nobody for public comment. Moving on. Report, Steve Carter, Claims and Finance.
Starting with Rolling Prairie for the month of October, ending balance $294,602.65. Receipts for the month of October $16,625. Operating disbursements $4,603. Interest income $420, and then the loan payment to the county going out. Fund balances for Rolling Prairie broken out by fund. Operation and maintenance fund $240,472. Debt service reserves $7,650. Bond and interest account $46,480, and the total $294,603. For the toll road, receipts for the month $25,431. Operating disbursements $27,543. Interest income of $1,877. Ending balance 10/31 $562,543.76. Of that amount, 200,606 is in the O&M fund held at Horizon, and the balance of 361,937 is in the improvement fund held at the Hoosier Fund.
Okay, hold on just 1 second. They can't.
They said they've been
hear.
trying to speak.
They can't speak.
Who's they?
Joyce and
Joyce
Amanda.
and Dan. Dan, you're on mute.
Is there volume on the
What'd you say?
on our end? Looks like it's volume on our
I
end.
don't have the picture, I don't have audio for Zoom.
Huh.
They disabled it.
They might have disabled it from last night, Jennifer.
Oh.
Is it the porn channel?
Yeah. Okay. There was an issue last night, so they might have disabled the volume.
You guys are kidding, right?
No,
They unplugged the network cable. I do know that.
So I'm assuming it's not going to get fixed here in short order.
Oh no. Can you type your?
If not, Dan might want to call.
Yeah.
I mean, when we get to Dan or anybody else, I suppose could call Jennifer's cell and she could try and put it on speaker so his report could be public. I don't know any other.
Right.
I don't know any other tech solution, but
Yeah, Dan, if you want to call me, I can put you on speaker, but
and
probably
when we get, I mean, we'll get done with Steve's report.
Legit, huh?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Sorry.
Spice it up.
Sorry, Steve.
I almost said something earlier because I thought they were trying to speak and we couldn't hear them. But
Oh my goodness. What is next?
moving on to Hudson Saugony, then we only had a couple of transactions for the month. We had interest income of $9,509 in 2 payments, totaling $32,938.50. Ending balance $2,218,651.36. And then we have claims also totaling $115,986.16. Jennifer, you and I didn't talk about this, but I think I've got it recorded correctly here. That payment to DA Dodd, that's going to come out of a request to the SRF.
Correct.
Okay, thanks.
Right, Dan? Yes. Yes, that is. No, wait. No, that isn't. That does not. It does not. It needs to be paid by the district.
From which account? Rolling Prairie?
No. Yes. No, Toll Road. Toll Road.
Okay.
Because it was improvements at the water plant.
All right. I had that confused with some work that was done previously by them, I think.
Right.
Okay.
Yep. I already submitted that.
So I will.
SRF.
I'll process that check as well today. Thank you.
Okay.
That's in the wrong place. Then that should be in.
Oh, yes.
Toll Road.
Yes, it should. Sorry.
Let's see what I can do.
Yes, that was the final information. Remember, we did updates at the water plant a couple months ago, and that's been all submitted. We approved it in minutes a long time ago, but
Okay, where are we?
Approval of claims and financials.
Okay, do we have a motion to approve the claims?
So moved.
Second.
We have a motion and second to approve the claims. Well, we're not going to be able to hold Jennifer's vote, so
Amanda?
or Amanda's vote.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can put it in chat, Amanda.
Okay. Proceed to vote. Approval of the claims. Any questions on the motion? Roll call. Jerry Jackson.
Aye.
Mitch Bishop.
Aye.
Mark Danielson.
Aye.
Marcella Kunstedt.
Yes.
Corey Campbell.
Aye.
Amanda Lanners.
She said aye.
Ayes have it.
Well, crap, we won't be able to hear
Very either.
Asbury either.
Can he call in?
Chris, do you want to call in on my cell number?
Is there anything going on? Or is it just claims or bill?
Yeah. Make see.
Chris says all of his comments are in the report. So it looks like Asbury performed routine preventive maintenance on the blowers and air compressor, including change oil on November 14th. One of the blowers has an oil leak, which led to return visit by Asbury staff troubleshoot. Johnson Septic remove and dispose of 8 loads, 3,600 gallons each of digester sludge on November 14th and 15th. Backflow preventer was recalibrated by Asbury.
Sounds good.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay.
Okay, moving on. PR.
Billing report is everything that's in there, nothing new.
Okay.
Be doing collection letters and getting ready for liens.
New, okay.
You're welcome.
Next up, we got new billing provider administrative services.
Yep, I provided you with 2 proposals.
I'd like to make a suggestion. I think we should take that to the executive committee and let them come back with a recommendation so they can take a look at both of them and come back with a recommendation.
Okay, I will get that scheduled.
Do we need a motion for that, Barry?
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
So move.
Second.
We got a motion and a second to send the new billing provider quotes to the executive committee. Any questions on the motion?
I have a quick question, Mr. President. Jennifer, is there a drop dead date that JPR want to do this anymore?
By the end of the year.
Okay.
So we can schedule that next week and you guys can
Okay,
decide that.
that'll work.
Idea.
All right, any other questions on the motion? Proceed to vote. Roll call, Jerry Jackson.
Yeah.
Aye.
Mitch Bishop. Aye. Mark Danielson.
Aye.
Marcella Kunstec.
Yes.
Corey Campbell.
Aye.
Amanda Lawners. Ayes have it. Motion carries. Okay, phase 2 update. Dan Bynum, he shouldn't have much here. Okay, good job.
Here we go.
Can you hear me okay?
Yeah.
You might want to put your phone or put the mic.
Do you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, I'm picking you up a little bit. So for phase 2 update, I don't have a whole lot. I've reached out to SRF regarding closeout of the phase 2 project since everything's done, and I'm still waiting to hear back from them. That's okay. I'll roll right into Hudson Saugony. It's all right with you guys.
Correct.
Okay. So for Hudson Saugony, first up, the general design progress update. I didn't see that attached in Boardable. Do you guys have that?
No.
What?
No.
You didn't?
See what attached?
It should have been.
I don't think it got attached.
The JPR memo wasn't in there, Dan?
I didn't see it in there this morning or whenever I jumped in.
Okay. There's a couple of copies, I know.
I'm sharing with Corey. I'm good. Dan, you.
Okay, we'll share.
All right. So basically, to summarize, we've got design of wastewater plant and collection system completely done, and the project's out to bid. We do have one little bit of business to take care of on the collection system side of things. So, as you guys know, I've been coordinating with the. Can you guys hear me? It looks like you're frozen on the screen.
Okay.
Okay. With regard to the wastewater collection system, if you guys recall, I was reaching out to our pre-selected vendors and essentially getting statements that they're going to continue to hold their pricing through closing of this project since things got pushed back. I heard back from everybody, and only one of these parties actually requested a price increase on anything, and that was Toric Engineering. Toric Engineering is the control panel manufacturer that works alongside Xylem and B.L. Anderson. And what they've indicated, B.L. Anderson is the equipment rep, and what B.L. Anderson's indicated is they don't have any price increases on the pumps or any of that equipment. Just their sub, Toric Engineering, had a proposed price increase of $3,820 on the pump station number 7 control panel. To put this in perspective, the original price was $93,242. So with this $3,820 increase, that proposed revised price, we'd be looking at $97,062. I didn't want to move forward with adjusting the price in the bid form for the project without consultation of and approval of the district board first and foremost. So I wondered if you guys had any questions about anything, or because what I'd like to do is request board authorization to update the price of that one unit item for pre-selection in the bid form.
So what is that, about a 4 or 5% increase?
Yeah, 1 second. It's
Something
gotta
like
be something like that. Yeah.
I don't have my shoes off.
Okay. So
That's, 4% increase.
okay.
Yeah. It sounds reasonable. Does it sound reasonable to you?
Very much, yeah.
That's reasonable.
Okay.
Do we need a motion? Make a motion?
I think Dan was looking for a motion.
You got it. Make a
Yeah,
motion.
correct.
Second.
We got a motion and a second to accept the Toric Engineering price increase of $3,820 for pump station number 7 control panel. Any questions on the motion? Proceed to vote. Roll call. Jerry Jackson.
Aye.
Mitch Bishop.
Aye.
Mark Danielson.
Aye.
Marcella.
Yes.
Corey.
Aye.
Amanda. Ayes have it.
All right. Thank you, guys. Kind of piggybacking on that, I have addendum number 1 prepared for the project. I'm going to have it launched by end of business tomorrow. It'll have this price increase along with a couple of minor changes to the plans and specs. I kind of wanted to get this out in advance of the pre-bid meeting next week. So I'll keep you guys copied on it.
Was that pre-bid?
Next up, I've got, with regard to project permitting, we've put together permit applications and they've been submitted for both the wastewater plant and collection system construction permits to IDEM. We submitted those several weeks ago. We've actually already received comments from our review engineer, and I have formulated a response that I anticipate sending back to them on Monday, December 2nd. So many of their comments have to do with the surge tank capacity, basically just justifying that for the addition of the Saugony flows out there at the wastewater plant. Additionally, we've also submitted a permit for the Jack and Boar crossing of the South Shore Railroad, and we've issued a permit for the crossing of a regulated drain on the east side of Saugony Lake. We still have 3 permits that we require district board authorization to sign off on prior to being submitted. Those are the LaPorte County MS4 erosion control permit, the IDEM construction stormwater general permit, and the LaPorte County Highway Department right-of-way use and driveway permit. I would like to request the district board authorize John Carr to sign these permit forms outside of a public meeting here. I have some last couple of items to take care of on these permit application forms before they can be sent in, and I know one of them needs to be notarized. John's indicated that he has access to a notary that can notarize that for him. Was wondered if the district board would authorize that.
Yes. Make a motion?
I move we authorize the board president to sign the MS4 erosion control permit, the IDEM construction stormwater general permit, and the LaPorte County right-of-way use and driveway permit.
Second.
We got motion and second to authorize the board president to sign those documents Jerry just mentioned. Any questions on the motion? Roll call vote. Jerry Jackson.
Aye.
Bishop.
Aye.
Mark Danielson.
Aye.
Marcella.
Aye.
Corey Campbell.
Aye.
Amanda Lonners. Ayes have it. Motion carries.
All right. Thanks. Moving on through the project status report, we have an update on grinder station easements in there. Make a long story short here, we have 175 of the 273 necessary easements. That is a total of 65%.
And when
And we're continuing to make calls and make a push to get these easements prior to closing.
do you have to have these done by?
What, sorry?
When do you have to have these done by?
I think you have to have it 80% by closing, if I'm remembering correctly.
Yeah, that sounds right.
So, I mean, we're not looking at closing until late March,
Okay.
and we're at 65%. So I think we need about another 50 more or so.
All right.
All right, sounds good. Thank you.
Yep. So on our tentative project schedule, I kind of went over this the last several months. There's a copy of it there in the update for you guys. But kind of the next big thing on the calendar that we're looking at is our pre-bid meeting, and that meeting is going to be held next Tuesday at 10 a.m. in the conference room there at Suite 401A. We can only have a maximum of 3 board members in attendance. I think, did we iron that out in the pre-agenda meeting?
I know Marcelo's gonna be there.
Yeah.
No, we don't know who
I
else.
think
Okay.
I plan on attending.
And John.
I can.
Okay, so yeah.
Corey, I would
Lucy and
say, or
John.
I could attend.
We don't need to have
And you don't,
3.
yeah, you
Street's
don't
good.
have to.
You don't have to have
No,
three.
Yeah,
we don't
yeah, it's
have
just-
to have 3. We just can't have more than 3.
Okay.
So you don't have to be there. You want to be there?
Yep.
Okay, Corey will be there.
Mitch will be floating
Okay.
around.
That's
See somebody gets a flat tire.
Rusty, John, and Corey.
Correct.
Let me know.
Got it.
Okay, I will make sure that you guys are invited to the Outlook calendar invite, and get you guys a copy of the agenda and whatnot in advance of it.
Thank you.
Yep. So you guys know, I will not be attending that meeting. Jenny Fogelsong and Steve Henshin will be attending it in my stead. My wife is due in mid-December, and I'm not really comfortable with driving 2 hours away.
Just
So-
Good idea, Daddy. Yeah.
What's that?
I said good idea.
Yeah. So I'm
Smart
planning on
man.
attending virtually, but
We're good with
I'll
that.
answer any questions that might pop up.
We're good with that.
sounds good.
But I think that is all I've got on Hudson Saugamy, unless you guys have any questions.
Nope.
All right, awesome. I will hang up here, and Jennifer, I'll call back in if anything else pops up.
Thanks, Dan.
Sounds good.
Thanks, Dan.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thanks. See ya.
Bye.
Okay, moving on to executive committee. Engineering committee did not have a meeting.
No.
Notice of statutory exemption and extension of service letter update.
Thanks.
Yeah, I will, there's only been a handful that are doing the exemptions, and they are getting inspections. I have a couple, and I think one I've already sent to Amanda to let me know. So I'll put that list together, and we'll be looking at that.
You okay if I just sign it this way? That way?
Okay, is that it?
Yep.
Okay, moving on to new business. Next meeting, December 17th.
Yep, remember that's the new date.
Bid
We
opening.
moved it,
Yep,
so I'll
Okay.
do the notice.
good deal. Pre-agenda meeting and attendees, everything cool there? December 10th at 9 a.m.
12:10. Okay. I think I've already got it. Didn't you send them out already, Jennifer?
I think I did. I
so.
don't remember. I'll
Let me
double
look.
check.
Okay, 2022 and 2023 audit.
That is still ongoing. I have a call with them this afternoon. Can you be on that? See what else we need?
I can. Just give me a time. I think the last time I checked the portal, there were 2 items that were
They've added a bunch now.
in my wheelhouse that I haven't gotten to yet.
Okay.
But yeah, I can be on that call. I should be back in the office by around 2 or so.
Okay. Okay. I think it might be at 1:30, but I'll check.
I'll be pushing it, but I'll try.
Okay. Okay, that's it.
I'll move this out of your way then.
Okay, moving on. December 17th meeting approved to move new notice out. You already said that. Meeting room approved for 2025 dates. 4th Tuesday of the month. Everything cool there?
Yep.
Do we, Jennifer, do we want to get on the calendar a second meeting in January?
That was for,
Introduction of the rate ordinance.
yeah, when were we gonna do that? Dan?
Mid-January was my recollection. I'm still trying to determine whether or not we'll need a second one in February. I'm hoping not to. I've got a couple calls into SRF to kind of finalize timing of
Okay.
closing.
Get me the date, and then I'll have to check between you and Dan the exact date, and I'll have to check, and then we can approve that next month, right?
Well, I think we're flexible as far as what the date is. I think it's really up to the board if if we can get a majority here on sometime mid-January.
It's up to the board.
January 14th, Dan
Probably
says.
up to when this room is available.
Yeah.
It's the
Right.
board.
So, and from my perspective, and I think from Dan as well, is any time around that time will work. We're just trying to get to a point where we can have introduction of rates in mid-January, hold a public hearing in February, and then there's a 30-day objecting period that has to expire before we close on the loan by the end of March. And I'm trying to firm up that March date with SRF and just make sure that the timing works. But I'm hopeful that we'll be able to just do one meeting in February.
Okay.
If we do it late February, 30-day objecting period expires, we can close by the end of March is my thought, but I need to confirm that with them.
Okay. Yep, I will work on that.
And if we have a special meeting, the board can always, I think, it really just needs, we introduce it, notice it, public comments at the second meeting, and if it got to be a timing issue, I think they always have, as long as they vote unanimously, they could waive the third reading, so we wouldn't need to
Yeah, that's what
go
we
into
do.
the February meeting, but depends on whether there's enough passage of time between that special meeting and the regular meeting to satisfy the notice provisions.
Yeah, the notice, I'd have to go back and look, but it's at a maximum, it's 2 times 14 days prior.
Yeah.
It may be, I always get Conservancy District and Regional Sewer Districts messed up.
Yeah,
Because one of them's 1 times 10 day and the other one's 2 times 14 day. But if we have
And they're different for, rate ordinance versus different
right,
ordinance.
if we have an introduction in mid-January, we have plenty of time
If
to
we
get
have to
those
go,
notices
right.
out and have a meeting at, either a special meeting in February or the regular meeting in February to hold the public hearing and then vote on it.
Virtually.
Okay.
It's kind of nice.
Okay.
I had an item for new business.
Sure.
Still on that, the flow meter that measures flow from Rolling Prairie coming into LaPorte has failed. The meter is in a vault in the bottom of a ditch line, so there's always water getting into this vault. The meter was designed to be a submersible meter, but obviously it hasn't managed to withstand this for this many years. I think it'd probably be worthwhile to do some efforts to try to keep the meter vault dry. I was going to send Dan some sketches, some ideas, and before we put a new meter in it. And so there'll be the cost of the new meter and maybe some ditch work just to try to reshape the ditch and fix the drainage issue. Just wanted to let the board know that that'll probably be here next meeting.
That's fine. You need a motion or anything for that? You're just letting us know that's gonna
I
happen?
think it's informational.
Yep. Thank you, sir.
Thanks, Jerry. Anything else under new business? Moving on to old business, interlocal agreement.
That's just
Money
on
at?
there for
Yeah, I don't think
information.
we've executed it, and the next step will be after we close on the loan with SRF. I think we've got 30 days that we'll have to generate some type of invoice to submit to the county to get their money.
And let's not take too much time on that.
Yeah.
As long as it was appropriated this year, we're good.
Well, they signed they signed the agreement. I mean, right.
There's no worries at this point.
Okay.
Well, there's always worries.
Well,
It's correct.
They've been reduced.
It's done when
Well, I
the
heard
funds
the
hit
last
the
meeting,
checking account,
everybody
right?
was asking for money, and I'm like,
It's been reduced, actually.
The scope of worries has been reduced.
right,
I misspoke.
right.
Okay, what else? Anything else?
Nope, good.
Who's going to win the football game on Thanksgiving?
Lions.
Bears lose in overtime. I missed field goal.
Is there more than one? I only thought there was one game.
Lake Detroit.
I guess.
By 100?
All right.
Okay, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
We have a motion and a second to adjourn. Proceed to vote.
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries. Meeting
I
adjourned.
haven't been watching, but I've been.
9:30 a.m.
And you.
Good job.
Look at that.